is that the seed industry, the chemical industry, basically wants to package all the changes and all the improvements into the seed. Right? And so that's the answer to everything. And what about the agro-ecosystem? Well, they're not concerned with that. They don't know how to manage that. So if you want more fertilizer, figure out how to do it with a seed. You know, not with cover crops or intercropping or anything like that. If you want pest control, figure out how to do it with a seed and an application, not through companion planting or staggered plantings or all the agroecological ways of dealing with pests, which are just as effective or more effective. So the problem with concentrating on genetic engineering to do things which agroecological management can already do is that you take the resources which could have gone into research in agroecological management, research into organic methods, research into organic seeds. Do you know that there's no one researching organic seeds? I mean, at our universities, basically less than 1% of the resources which go into agricultural research go into organic. Everything else goes into biotech and chemical agriculture. And it's very hard to get, some of you may be organic farmers, it's very hard to find organically grown seed. We don't have seed programs for developing organically grown seed. We have them for growing biotech seeds, GMO seeds. Right? So the question, you know, can we bring them into a system, to systems which are already functioning well without them? I think begs the question, what are they doing to our systems now? You know, one of the reasons that, quite frankly, that the industrial system is not feeding 7 billion people, we already saw that. You know, it's the peasants who are feeding most of the people in the world, and in fact, feeding cows and cars. You know? But is that you can't take Roundup Ready seed and plant it in a biodynamic, agroecologically managed system of polyculture, because it kills off everything else. It doesn't work. And that's why we get these monocultures. And wouldn't it be great if we could, you know, genetically engineer all the seeds? Because that's what you're going to have to do if you want to incorporate these seeds into an agroecological management system. That means you have to genetically modify the trees, you have to genetically modify the weeds, you have to genetically modify every single cultivar. And in 40 years, how many do we have now? We'll never keep up. It's a ridiculous assumption to think that somehow that the resilience of the world's food systems are going to be enhanced by working on these little seeds. It's like taking a telescope, turning it around the wrong way, and pointing it at a problem, saying, I think I've got the solution.